in detail. We'll begin with a report from Canada, where police have identified the victims of a deadly car blast at a border crossing between the US and Canada. Kurt Villani and his wife, Monica Villani, both 53, died when their car became airborne and crashed on the Rainbow Bridge in Niagara Falls. A U.S. border agent was also injured in the incident, which prompted a large emergency response and the closure of 4 border crossings. The security's car came on the eve of American Thanksgiving, one of the busiest travel days of the year. New York Governor Kathy Hochul later ruled out terrorism. The couple's family owns a chain of hardware and lumber stores in New York State. The mayor of Niagara Falls in New York, Robert Restiano, told newsmen that the couple had been driving an older Bentley vehicle and were on their way to a concert in Canada, thought to be a Kiss show that was later cancelled due to illness in the band. He added that police are investigating several possibilities behind the crash, including whether the car suffered a mechanical failure that caused it to accelerate. Now to Israel, where a total of 39 Palestinian detainees have been released from Israeli prisons in exchange for a group of hostages held by Hamas. The deal, mediated by Qatar, includes a 4-day pause in the fighting. They are accused of a range of offenses, from throwing stones at attempted murder. Some were convicted while others were awaiting trial. The group of 24 women and 15 teenage boys was released across the Bitunia checkpoint in the occupied West Bank. According to Israel's prison service, they will then be allowed to return home. The detainees were chosen from a list of 300 women and minors compiled by Israel. 13 Israeli hostages were released by Hamas under the truce deal. The Thai Prime Minister says that a group of Thai nationals held hostage by Hamas in Gaza were also released, separate from the Qatar-mediated truce deal. Still in Israel, families of 13 Israeli hostages released by Hamas have spoken of their relief at their return. The group, which includes young children and elderly women, are now back in Israel after being brought by the Red Cross from Gaza into Egypt. Soon after, 39 Palestinian detainees were released across the Bitunia checkpoint in the West Bank. 10 Thai nationals and 1 Filipino were also released by Hamas in a deal separate to the one mediated by Qatar. Under the terms of the Qatar deal, a total of 50 Israeli hostages and 150 Palestinian detainees are meant to be released over 4 days during a temporary pause in the fighting. The hostages released by Hamas on Friday were taken to an Egyptian hospital for medical assessment before being taken back to Israel. The Israelis include 4 children aged 2, 4, 6, and 9, as well as an 85-year-old woman. Now to Italy, where the killing of a young woman in Italy, allegedly at the hands of her possessive ex-boyfriend, has shocked the country and prompted a reckoning about violence against women. On 11 November, days before 22-year-old Giulia Cisettin was due to get her biomedical engineering degree, she went to buy her graduation outfit with her ex-boyfriend Filippo Turetta. Then the couple disappeared. According to the investigating judge, Mr. Turetta, 22, can be seen beating his former partner in a car park close to her house in Vigonovo near Venice. She tried to escape, but prosecutors say he put duct tape on her mouth, forced her into his car, and drove to an industrial area where he attacked her again. After a long week search, her body was found at the bottom of a ditch, wrapped in black plastic bags. Her remains bore signs of a brutal murder, her head and neck covered with at least 20 deep stab wounds. She is believed to have died on the night of 11 November. Data from the Italian Interior Ministry shows that 106 women have so far been killed in Italy this year, 55 of them allegedly by a partner or ex-partner. We now bring you the news focus. Today's focus is on 50th anniversary and Green Jubilee celebration of Izzi Development Union and the journey so far. It is as written by Dr. Isaac Monde Ebo, Secretary, Central Planning Committee.